Imagine your car breaks down on a rainy Tuesday evening, or you get a piece of news that absolutely shatters your emotional world. Your heart drops into your stomach. Your hand starts to shake. Instinctively, you pull out your phone. You open your messaging apps. You scroll through your contacts, your close friends, your partner, your family, dozens of people who love you. People who would drop everything to come sit with you in the dark if you asked. You stare at their names for a long time, and then you lock your phone, you put it face down on the table, you take a deep breath, swallow the lump in your throat, and whisper to the empty room, "I'm fine. I will handle it myself." You choose the exhausting, crushing weight of loneliness over the simple act of saying, "I'm hurting and I need help."
We see it in the corner there, just taking up all of the air. No need to feel that heavy weight. It's never ever too late. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the elephant. Yeah, let's talk about it soon.
Season 2, Episode 3. The Elephant of Hyper-Independence. Welcome back to Let's Talk About the Elephant. I'm Magda Mazloum, psychotraumatologist and therapist. Today we are sharing a light on an elephant that I see walking into my practice almost every single day. And if I'm being completely honest with you, it's an elephant I have personal experience carrying too. If you are the rock for everyone else, but a fortress to yourself, you are in the right place. Let me see if this sounds familiar to you. You are the person everyone calls when things go wrong. You are the rock. You organize the moves. You handle the crises. You hold the emotional weight for your friends, your partner, your family. However, when your world is collapsing, when you are drowning in work or suffocating under grief, you close your door, you lock it, and you handle it entirely alone. If someone offers to help you, your immediate, almost involuntary instinct is to say, "No, really, thank you, I've got it," even when you clearly do not have it, even when you are breaking. We live in a world that prizes this. We call it resilience. We call it being strong, self-sufficient, and capable. But in the therapy room, we call it by its true name, hyper-independence. And make no mistake, hyper-independence is not a personality trait. It is a deeply rooted trauma response. So let's talk about this elephant. Because behind the armor of the person who has it all handled is usually a child who learned very early that if they didn't handle it themselves, nobody else would. To understand why asking for help feels like an actual threat to your life, we have to look at attachment theory and the neurobiology of relational safety. As human infants, we are entirely dependent on our caregivers for survival. Our nervous system co-regulates with theirs. When we cry, a healthy attachment figure steps in to soothe us, sending signals of safety to our developing brain. This builds a secure blueprint that tells us the world is generally safe and other people can be trusted to hold my vulnerability. However, what happens if your caregivers were emotionally unavailable, unpredictable, overwhelmed, or abusive? Or perhaps they were loving, but they struggled with addiction or mental illness. meaning you had to become a parent of your parents. Your young brain draws a very logical evolutionary conclusion. Depending on others is unreliable and dangerous. If I let my guard down and rely on someone else, I will be dropped. Therefore, survival equals self-resilience. This conditioning alters your neurochemistry. When a securely attached person is stressed, reaching out to loved one releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and lowers their cortisol level. It calms them down. However, for hyper-independent person, the act of reaching out for help triggers the exact opposite reaction. The brain registers vulnerability as a massive risk of rejection or abandonment. Instead of oxytocin, your brain releases a surge of adrenaline. To your nervous system, saying, "I need help," feels like stepping out onto a battlefield without armor. It feels safer to do the exhausting work of carrying the world alone than to face the terrifying threat of relying on someone else and being let down again. And the sad part of the hyper-independent elephant is that it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy of isolation and loneliness. Because you never ask for help, people assume you don't need it. They see your competence, they see your clean apartment and your steady work, and they step back. They think, "Oh, they don't need me. They've got it." And then you sit in your apartment at night, utterly exhausted, looking around and thinking, "See? Nobody's here for me. I really am all alone." And then the elephant tells you, "You are not alone. You have me. And I will protect you." But the truth is, you and your elephant built a fortress so strong that no one can get inside to love you. Your armor, your elephant, isn't just keeping out danger anymore. It is keeping out connection. Healing from hyper-independence elephant isn't about suddenly opening the gates and letting everyone manage your life. That would terrify your nervous system. That would terrify even me. And cause me to retract even further. Instead, we practice micro-vulnerability. Can you let someone do something small for you that carries zero stakes? The next time you are at your friend's house and they ask, "Can I get you a glass of water?" instead of your automatic, "No, I'm fine," can you take a breath, lean into the discomfort and say, "Yes, please. Tap water is great." It sounds absurdly simple, doesn't it? But to a hyper-independent nervous system, allowing someone to hand you a glass of water is profound retraining exercise. You are teaching your body that someone can take care of a need for you and the sky will not fall. It's like you and your elephant taking the glass of water and checking what is falling. But everything is okay. Once you master the glass of water, you can move on to asking a colleague for a template, or maybe letting a partner take out the trash. We build the muscle of the interdependence in the smallest, quietest moment. Imagine taking this elephant with you to a gym and teaching it step by step how to exercise. To all the strong ones listening to this episode, it is okay to be tired and exhausted. You have carried the elephant for an incredibly long distance, and it kept you alive. It protected you. But you are allowed to put the weight down now. You don't have to earn your place on this earth by being always useful. As you go about your week, I would love to invite you to sit with this reflection. What is the smallest, safest task you could delegate or ask for help with this week, just to show your nervous system that it is safe and it's okay to rely on someone else? And if you feel like it, leave a comment. I hope you liked this episode, and if yes, I would be forever grateful if you like and share. Thanks for listening, for feeling, and for choosing to stand down from the battle, even just for a few minutes today. I'm Magda Mazloum, and this was Let's Talk About the Elephant. Take care of yourself and your precious body, and we will speak to you next week.